Burnout before February? Hmm. Why burnout isn't a badge of honor? It's actually killing your dreams. Have you ever said, I'll rest after this project? Or I just need to get through this week? Be honest. How is that working out for you? Hmm? Burnout doesn't just happen. It's built one skipped break, one sleepless night at a time. And the worst part, we've been taught to wear it like it is a badge of honor. Burnout isn't proof of hard work. It's proof that the systems are broken. By the end of this episode, you'll learn to recognize the signs and escape that cycle and build a life where success doesn't come at the cost of your health. So watch until the end and build practical tools to build a sustainable path to success. And as always, I've included actionable tips. Let's start with what burnout really is. It's not just being tired after a long day. It's a state of chronic physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress. And here's the thing, it doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly, like a quiet storm. A few years ago, I was juggling so much work, family, trying to keep up with my goals. I told myself I was just busy, but in reality, I was completely depleted. I couldn't focus. I was snapping at everyone, and I felt trapped in a cycle I couldn't break. So with that, actual tip number one, I want you to schedule 5 minutes a day to check in with yourself daily. How's your energy? How's my focus? How's my mood? Seems simple, but it's actually hard. The first step is really around recognizing burnout before it consumes you. I'm here to tell you it's not a weakness. It's a warning sign, and it is blaring at your front door. Of course, there's hustle culture, and it presents a very different view and perception of what burnout is. Hustle culture glorifies overworking, ignoring boundaries, and sacrificing rest. Success means that you're grinding 24/7, ignoring your own needs and glorifying this exhaustion. You see it everywhere. Rise and grind, no days off, team no sleep. Burnout is failure, but it's not laziness. The result is that we've learned to celebrate running ourselves into the ground, but at what cost? Like most workers, I bought into this. I thought success meant grinding 24/7, missing family time, rest opportunities for growth and self-improvement. They weren't sacrifices. They were investments in the hustle. The reality is I hustled myself right into stress, exhaustion, and the realization that, you know what? I wasn't enjoying any of it. I thought if I wasn't working every waking moment, I wasn't serious about my goals. I would stay up until 2 a.m. working on projects, convincing myself, you know what? This is going to be worth it because one day it will pay off. But instead of progress, I got migraines, fatigue, and a constant sense of anxiety. Hustle culture doesn't reward you for the hard work. It punishes you for being a human being. With that, actual step number two, redefine productivity. Rest. It's not punishment. It's not a reward. It is part of the process. In that, let's rewrite what productivity is and what you can do with it, and really what matters most to you and what is sustainable. So how do we move forward from this? How do we build success without burning out? It starts with three things: rest, priorities, and systems. Very simple, very easy, hard to do. Here's really what worked for me. One, schedule your rest. Block it out like it's a meeting. Rest is a non-negotiable for me. 2, focus on priorities each day. Everything else can wait. 2 to 3. Any more than that, it's overwhelming. Trust me, the world will not end if you do not get to your entire to-do list today. 3, automate or simplify tasks. For me, that means meal prepping on Sundays, scheduling, a person to come in to clean, doing email filters so that I'm not drowning in notifications. Each one of you is going to be different based upon what you need and your economic circumstances. And finally, let me remind you, it's really about protecting your energy for what truly matters. Because burnout doesn't make you stronger. It actually drains your potential. But rest makes you unstoppable. And with that, number 3, set one new boundary this week that protects your energy. Burnout doesn't make you stronger, but rest does. And success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. So take time, take a breath, and give yourself permission to pause. And remember, you don't have to do it all to be enough. What's one boundary you're willing to set today? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you for joining me today. Let's build a life where success doesn't come at the cost of your peace. I'll see you next week. Until then, stay resilient.